we can just deploy our magical parachute now. Let's do it. Come on. Yes! Here we go. You can see it's coming out. Now everybody, welcome back to the channel, another Swiss01 video. In today's video, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about aviation safety again, and especially the concept of fitting parachutes onto airplanes. You know, these come in quite handy sometimes. I mean, what do you do in this kind of situation right here? You have a bit of a bird strike right here. Looking good. Oh no, birds! Fire. Yes! Fire. Our engine's now on fire. Let's go ahead and kill it now. This is not a very complicated plane, as you can see. This is the Cirrus jet. But everybody, the fact that we're on board a Cirrus jet actually turns out to be quite good because we can just, well, deploy the built-in parachute. Yes, just this red caps handle, as they call it. We'll just deploy the parachute. There we go. Now we might just be... Okay, we might have been a little bit very fast for that deployment. But there we go! And this is really how this is supposed to work now. We are attached now to our parachute, and the whole airplane now is coming down. And you know, this is not actually that stupid of an idea. You know, small planes, especially like stunt planes, have it. Yes, look at that. It's coming down nicely. So of course, the question arises, why don't big airliners use them? I mean, you know, it could also improve passenger safety. Let's up to date do that, and especially demonstrate building a parachute into a plane. Because, I mean, after all, we are in the X-Plane Flight Simulator, where we can just quickly develop our own airplane. Alright, so first of all, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this SF-50 Cirrus jet a little bit more, and especially how they managed to implement this caps feature that the real planes have. And, well, it is fairly simple and unspectacular to build a parachute in these kind of planes. All you do here is go to special equipment, and here I have it down here already. Parachute. Here we go. This is what the parachute placement is right here on the Cirrus jet. And this parameter defines the size of the parachute. And this is exactly how big the parachute of the real plane is in real life. It's around about 2,500 square feet, which is good enough to catch the airplane in the sky and have it land somewhat survivably smoothly. Now, I have gone through my Cirrus handbook right here. I couldn't really find any information on this parachute, not even how much it weighs. That's really important as well. I found this here on the forum. Some guy, Tony Williams, is saying it weighs 100 pounds. So we'll just take his word for it. This will be important to actually see whether building a much, much larger parachute that the 737, for example, would need would even work. From the weight part, you know? Right. But let's go ahead and, you know, just try this right here. Of course, here again, special equipment, and here we already have it. This is the placement in the middle of the airplane. I've placed it at 75 feet. And I'm guessing, of course, the parachute area has to be quite a bit bigger than the Cirrus. It's now at 6,900. That's probably not actually going to be even big enough at all, but we're just going to try it. Alrighty, so welcome aboard our 737, now modified. And oh no, we've got a bird strike right here. Oh no. Look at the birds. No, we've got engine fire. And then suddenly everything goes even more wrong. All the engines magically turn off, but luckily we can just deploy our magical parachute now. Let's do it. Come on. Yes! Here we go. You can see it's coming out. Now, will this be able to stop the airplane? Come on, you can do it. Come on. Fall more slowly. Right, we're now at 6,000 feet per minute. You know what? 7,000 feet per... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, as you can see, our parachute does appear to be fairly, underpowered here. Great. Good parachute. I mean, this is actually a huge parachute, though. This is very well represented here as a size. And by the way, this should be rather heavy already. Anyway, we need more stronger of a parachute. Let's go all the way. All right, this is as big as we can get it. Maybe it's gonna work. All right, full strength parachute. Let's deploy it now. Here we go. Yes. Now, as large as it gets, and this has truly gotten larger now. Jesus Christ. Now, this is now 4 times as big as the Cirrus parachute, which would put another digit behind the weight. So, this would be just impossible for this thing to carry, by the way. Anyway, we're looking a little bit, not really much better. Alright. 300 feet less. This is not going very well, is it? Yeah, you can see, you know, these airliners, they're pretty big and, you know, parachutes are not very practical. Anyway, we do have the ability to add more parachutes. 3, in fact. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, 1 on the front, 1 will be in the middle. Let's go ahead and add 1 in the back. Here we go. Plane's 130 feet long. Let's go ahead and do this. Make this the biggest it gets. Now, where would you fit this huge parachute? Probably in the whole cabin. Right. I'm just really showing the impracticality of such a huge thing. All right. Now, the ultimate protection on board. I mean, honestly, our plane is not ready for everything. Come, birds. Come fly at us. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful engine fire right here, but luckily we have our parachute system. 3, 2, 1, deploy. Yes, and you can see 3 huge parachutes come out. Not very coordinated though. Alright, as long as we somewhat come smoothly to the ground. Alright, this is literally all we can get now. This is all we can get, seriously. And we are still falling at an alarming rate, 7,000 feet per minute. Why are we falling so much? Those are some huge... Help! Alright, we're still gonna die, aren't we? Jesus Christ. That was even worse now! Alright, maybe let's try this at a higher altitude, right? 6,000 feet or something. I mean, any altitude below that, like a minimum deployment altitude, wouldn't make any sense. I mean, at this kind of altitude, you can just, you know, glide to the next airport as a safe spot. Anyway, we're looking a little bit better. Come on, stop the airplane now! We're falling down like a rock! Jesus Christ. Maybe let's get rid of some weight right here. Get all those fuel off. There we go. Come on. Now 10 tons lighter. Can we get this plane to stop in midair? Not really, huh? This is still a very fatal crash. Ooh, I'm sorry. God damn it. Alright, let's maybe try a plane that's a lot smaller now. CRJ 200. What can you do for us? You know, special equipment. Get some more parachutes in here. How about that? All right, now welcome aboard our CRJ 200. I do think this plane actually does look kind of beautiful. Anyway, let's kill it now. Right, let's keep the engines running. Who cares? Let's go ahead and deploy the parachutes. Yeah, so with all this strength. All right, autopilot has disengaged. And here we go. We've got some parachutes. Please save us. I think I might have kind of displaced them, but I think this is going a little well, right? What's our vertical speed right now? Oh damn, I've just noticed this plane does not have a vertical speed indicator. Alright, that's probably gonna go very wrong anyway. Well, cannot be much worse than a Airliner landing. Now, by the way, our current weight is now 18 tons, which is not that 1,000 times bigger than like the Cirrus jet, so this might just work in theory. Come on. Yes, tree. Oh yeah, this would be survivable. Yeah, with the trees especially, this would have been good. No, yes, this was totally a Airliner landing, but not even X-Plane counted this as a crash. Our plane is still alive and well. Yes! Yes, everybody, your concept finally somewhat works with a plane that's just not very heavy. Yes, come on, I want to do this again. Look at that. We're coming down just like we should. Looking good. Now, yes, are these 3 absolutely abnormally huge parachutes realistic to put into a CRJ 200 that only weighs 18 tons? Not really. But we're coming down. Not too badly. Looking good. Now, here's the view from the distance. This is looking all right. Good. I'm going to check this out once more. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, that would have been totally survivable. And we can actually just keep going just like that. Plane is still perfectly alive. So, yes, everybody, what have we learned today? My ideas are sometimes very stupid, and I've just proved it here. I mean, this works, right? The maximum plane weight for a plane that could ever have parachutes in any way is probably like, I don't know. I mean, the Cirrus jet, for example, can only weigh a absolute maximum of 3,000 kilograms, 3 tons, and this is really as high as it goes, right? So airliners, this would never work, and it wouldn't even make sense at all, right? Because these airliners have multiple engines that just don't fail at the same time. This one doesn't. Also, airliners aren't flown around like these small jets that can easily stall out in certain scenarios or something, and spin out and stuff, you know? So no, we will probably never see parachutes because it just doesn't make any sense, right? It's just unnecessary. So why would you work on it? But that's great. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. And wait. Yeah. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night. Now, thank you to all my members here on YouTube, like Mike, Jacob, Tanner, Mubarak, Darren K, Oman the Human, Robbie, Tim, Matt, Sleepy Boy, Calvin, Kelly Chaos, Ryland, Moritz, Jackie Boy, New York, Shadow, Noah, and Death Rider.